How's it going, YouTube? It's RJ here, and welcome back to another anime figure review. Today we have the Goodsmile Wedding version 402, and let me tell you, this is one of the most beautiful figures I own. I've had this figure actually for a very, very long time now, and I've just been waiting for the day to actually review it, and this is like probably one of my favorites, honestly. I say that about a lot, but if we were talking about, for example, the 02 figure that I reviewed on Monday, and I said I love that, you can compare that to if I'm saying that I love this figure. This is easily top 10 figures for me in my own collection. And let me just start off by saying she is massive. Like, very, very massive. So, in comparison to the other 02 figure, that's your size comparison. I think scaling wise, they are technically the same. It's just that this figure has so much more with the veil, with the item in her hand. It's just a huge, huge figure. So if you are planning on getting this in the future, make sure that you do have some space available. So one thing I do have to say about this figure, actually too, that could be a turn off for some people, is how you have to position this figure. If you look at the figure just straight, that's your angle. And then from any lower shelves, that's what you'd see. The best way for this figure is actually at a lower angle, so you would actually want to place this on a higher shelf. So if spacing is something that you have an issue with, or you just don't have a lot of shelf space for your higher shelves, then maybe consider changing things up if you really do want this figure. The second thing I do have to point out is that she does have a stand over here, a clear stand. So I know a lot of people are not exactly fans of that. However, if you don't care, like me, it's fine, because it is mostly out of the way, especially from this angle. Her foot and her leg basically cover that, but it is a support stand and she kind of needs it. I haven't had any leaning issues, so my figure so far has been relatively great in that sense. However, if you do want to make sure she stays okay, you have to have that support stand because she does wiggle a bit. But I'm going to remove that support stand really fast, and we can turn her around, show off other parts, and we'll have a little bit of B-roll for you. But quality wise, this is just a great, great figure. Like, she is just beautiful. Look at that face. Painted extremely well. This is one of the better done figures that I own. Like, when I say I love this figure, it's amazing. One thing is, I do know a lot of people are not exactly big on wedding figures because a lot of them look very similar. I don't own any other than this, so I don't particularly care. The veil is just massive. Look how beautiful this figure is. Oh my gosh. The dress is a pearlescent color, so it does have a little bit of a shine, and I have a little bit of dust on it. I had tried to clean off as much as I physically could. The base down here has the little logo, the 2 X's. I think that's really cool. A red heel and a white shoe. The bouquet on her weapon. I think that's a really, really nice touch. Super duper cool. It is very, very long too, and that is what gives it most of its the figure's length. But just in the face with the veil, such a gorgeous figure. Like, if you guys do get a chance to get this, because it is something you'd have to get on pre-owned now that I'm aware of, I'd strongly recommend it. If you can find it for a good deal, or if you need to save up a bit, it is one of those figures that if you do love this character, I do think it's worth. I think it's up there with, like, if you're a Taiga fan and getting the Taiga Tiger Freeing quarter scale, or the Taiga wedding dress. I think that's something that you can compare this to, because this is just a centerpiece when it comes to just your collection, truthfully. But let's get into some B-roll, because I know you guys want to just see this figure a lot more. So that's all I have for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button, because it really will help. And subscribe if you want to see more content from me. I plan on reviewing a bunch more figures that I have. And that's all I got for today, so I'll see you guys next time. So until then, YouTube, goodbye.